Hello Year 7, time for Spring Tri-Weekly number 1. As I've said there, don't panic, I'm going to show you how to do it. So what you're going to need today is a pen, your exercise book and a highlighter. So get those if you haven't got them with you already. Then write into your book Spring Tri-Weekly number 1 and underline it. Now today is going to be about looking at a piece of writing from The Wind in the Willows and seeing what similarities and differences we can find between two characters in it. It's rat and mole, and in one piece of writing you're going to be looking for excuse me, similarities and differences between them. So to get us in the mood, I want you to list all the similarities and differences you can think of between a horse and a donkey. Here's the ones that I had. Differences. Horses are big, donkeys are small. Horses can run fast, donkeys cannot. Horses live longer than donkeys. Horses are stronger than donkeys. Similarities. They both have 4 legs. Humans can ride them both. They both have tails and they can both pull carts. So this is the type of thing that we're going to be looking at in the Wind in the Willow text. And ultimately it's something you have to do in your GCSE as well. So that's why we're getting to practice it now. Now, to connect our similarities and the similarities and differences, we have to use things called comparative connectives, and they are things like however, whereas, and on the other hand. And we'll just use those today, I think. It'll become more obvious what I mean by that in just a minute. But what I'm going to do now is show you what it is that I want you to do. So I've taken a piece of the first piece of the text that we're going to be looking at, and I'm going to show you, first of all, we're going to look at a difference between rat and mole. So the difference we'll put in red, and this always happens, the difference we'll put in red, right. Right, the difference put in red. So I've got the difference is that rat is sculled gently homewards. So we highlight that. So you go through and you sculled gently homewards. That's how rat is in the boat, and then which shows that he's relaxed. And then down here we've got mole, full of lunch and self-satisfaction and pride, and was getting a bit restless. So getting a bit restless. So that's a difference, isn't it, between Ratty and Mole. Rat's nice and relaxed, shown by the quote, sculled gently homewards. Mole is getting a bit fidgety, as it says there, getting a bit restless. Now, a similarity would be that they're both they're both happy in the boat. So we'll do the similarities in red, I think, and so we'll say that in a good mood, not paying much attention to Mole. Quiet at home in the boat. Rat sculled gently homewards in a dreamy mood and not paying much attention to Mole. In a dreamy mood, that shows that he's happy in the boat, doesn't it? Rat's happy in the boat. And Mole, a similarity. Mole is also quite happy in the boat, very full of self-satisfaction. Oh, wait, it actually says it. Look, quite at home in a boat. All right, so that's what you're going to be doing. I'll write it up in a paragraph, or I have written it up in a paragraph that's coming on the next slide. So move on to that and you'll see what I mean, and all will become clear, Year 7. Just stop this video whenever you want, obviously, and make sure you know what's going on. And of course, as I always say, if there's anything you don't understand, then just email me. And here are 2 paragraphs that use the quotes that I just took from that bit of the text. The phrase "sculled gently homeward" shows that Rat is relaxed. Now here's where the comparative connectives come in. Look, however, Mole is fidgety, getting a bit restless. That quote shows that. This shows a difference between Mole and Rat. And a similarity between Mole and Rat is that they are both very happy in the boat. The phrase "quite at home in the boat" shows Mole is happy in the boat, whereas Rat is shown to be happy when the phrase "in a dreamy mood" is used to describe him. Now, I hope that makes sense to you. Go back over again if it doesn't, but I think it's fairly clear. Now look at the tri-weekly. It's on the next slide, and also I've attached it to class charts. I want you to write 4 paragraphs like the one above, 2 for similarities and 2 for differences, and then upload them to ClassJots. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing these. The key is that you have a go at it, Year 7. I think you're going to be very good at this. So I look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you next time.